Hello, welcome back to the free web design workshop. Um, in today's video, we'll be taking a look at navigating through the WordPress, dashboard. We're going to take a look at the WordPress dashboard. In our previous video, we took a look at how to install the WordPress, and of course, our installation was successful. So, without wasting time, let's get started. All right, so I'm going to hit my browser, and this is where we stopped in our previous video. So as you can see, we have two links here. Let me close this. The first link is a link that will take us to our WordPress website. This is where users will will be taken to when they enter the URL. When they enter the URL of our website. While the second link is for administrative, that is the that is you, the developer, that is the admin. This is where the admin will need to, you know, um, click whenever he wants to log into the WordPress dashboard. All right. So this is how the WordPress dashboard looks like. It says, "Welcome to WordPress." All right. So let's start from the top. So you can see if there is any updates on WordPress on this WordPress, we're going to see the notification under updates. All right. Let's say there is a particular plugin that needs to be updated, or there's a theme that needs to be updated, or there's something. If there is any info that has to do with this our platform, we're going to get all the updates under this update. Then post, here you can see if your website deals with let's say posting of let's say giving out posts for people to be able to see. Let's say you publish posts on your platform. This is where you're going to see them. So if I click on all posts, you can see by default there is always one post, which is hello world. Now you can choose to add a post. You can click on add post. Of course, you put the title of the post, and of course the body. That is it, the main post. Whatever you want to post, you give it out, you type it here, and you're good to go. So let's go back. You can add category. All posts must have category. All you need to do is to add the category name. You add the slug. If you can select this if it has parents or none, just select your preference and you click on add category. So these are the categories. By default, there is always on categorized category that comes along with WordPress. Now the next thing we have here is the media. Media is where all the images, all the photos or videos that you're going to use on your website will be dropped. So it's just like a reservoir for all these multimedia items like your pictures and images or files, anything you want to use on your website that has to do with multimedia. This is where you drop them. All right. So you can see when you click on media library, you just need to click on add image or add file, and you select the picture that you want to add up. For example, I want to add up this logo. I'll click on the logo, and of course it will be dropped on the. You can see we have one item of showing one media items, right? So we now have one item in the media library. So this is where all the images and videos will be dropped. Now let's go to pages. The next one we have is pages. Let's see, by default, when you install WordPress, two pages comes with it. The first one is the privacy policy page. The second one is sample page. But if we take a look at our website, you notice that it's only sample page that is showing on our navigation menu. All right, so this is the navigation menu. This is the title of our website, and of course, this is the content. All right, so let's go back to our pages. So the privacy policy pages is always hidden. All right, so if you want to activate it, of course you can, but you can add page. Let's say you want to add a page. For example, I want to add a home page. I can just type in home, then I'll click on publish. I'll click on publish again. All right, so but when I refresh here, you notice that we now have home. We now have two pages. All right, so this is how easy it is to add a page. So let's go back to pages. So you can edit a page, you can delete a page. Let's edit this. All right, so let's go back. This is sample page. Get started. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go back to pages. So let's move to comments. So if your site has blogs, let's say you post blogs on your website and people come to read those blogs, they can comment on those blogs. All right. So whenever someone makes comments on your website, this is where it comes to. So you get to see them here. You can approve, you can delete. This is where you manage all your comments, all the comment that comes to your platform. All right. So the next one here, what we have here is appearance. Appearance is one of the important stuff that we have on the WordPress dashboard because it's what holds the theme. If you hover on the appearance, you're going to see theme. Now, theme is like a blueprint of or the skeletal version of your website. That is how you want your website to look like, just like the templates that you want to use in building, websites. You understand? WordPress development has to do with themes. You work a lot with themes. All right. So this is where you get to see the available themes. You can see after clicking on themes, these are what we have installed. These are the themes that are installed on this WordPress. Okay. We have the 2025 theme, we have the 2024, we have 2023. All right. So now we can decide to add theme. Okay. When you click on add theme, you're going to see a lot of free themes. So these are free themes that are readily available for you to, make use of. Just take a look at the kind of website you want to build. How do you want your website to look like? Just select it here and boom, you start your design, your development. All right, so we'll take a look at it further when you get to working with themes. Now, the next we have here is plugins. All right, so I'm going to click on plugin. Okay, so plugin is what add more functionalities to our website. For example, if you want to add a particular feature on your website, you need a plugin that does that. If you want to add, let's say, WhatsApp button on your website, there is a plugin that does that. If you want to have something like you want to integrate an appointment booking on your website, all you need to do is to install that plugin and boom, you're good to go. You'll be able to implement that. That plugin will do everything for you. All right. So we can click on these are the installed plugin. These are the plugin that came with this WordPress. So you can all you need to do is to click on add plugin. Then you search for the plugin you're looking for. You can see we have a lot of plugin here. You will just need to search for the plugin that you're looking for. Let's see, we're looking for classic. Is a plugin called Classic Editor. Just search for the plugin here and of course you're going to see it. So when you see the plugin you're looking for, just click on install, and after installation you just click on activate for it to start using that plugin. You can see we now have three plugin. One is activated, these two are installed but they are not activated. There's only one that is installed and activated. That's the last one I just added. You can also update them. Anyone that is out of date, you're going to see it here. All you need to do is to click on update and it will be updated. So here the next thing we have here is users. So under users you're going to see this is where all the people you want them to let's say manage this your website. This is where you need to add them up. You can see man here, the person, the account you're seeing here is admin. That is, this one was created when during the WordPress installation. This is when it was created. If you want to add a user, you can add a user by just clicking on the user and you fill in this information, especially the one that says required. So it means username is required, email is compulsory, last name and first name is not compulsory, name of the website is not compulsory. Then you can generate a password or you create your own password. Then you now select, most importantly, you select the role of that user you are trying to add. Is it a subscriber or is it a contributor or is it an author? Is it an editor or is an administrator? So when you select your option, then you need to just click on add user, and that user will be created. He also can also log in to the WordPress dashboard, but what differs is just that the role that you assign to the user. All right. So let's go to settings. Yes, I'm going to leave. Let's go to settings. Under these settings, you can see you can set the title of your website. You can put a tagline, that is the description of that website. You can set up the site icon. The site icon is the logo that you see on the URL. All right, something like this. As you can see, this is WordPress logo, right? WordPress icon. So this is that is what we call the site icon. That is what will appear, on the browser. All right, so you can set it up here. This is something you cannot change. WordPress address, you cannot change it because it's something that you buy. All right, and we're using infinityfree.net. That is where we got this one from. So we cannot change this. Then administrative email. Yes, of course, you can change your administrative email. It's very, very possible. I think I've done that countless times, especially when you're developing a platform that is not, yours. You're developing it for your clients. So you, from the beginning, let's say during WordPress installation, you used your own email ID, and you want to maybe hand it over to the real client. So you can change the email ID to the owner of the website's email. That is very, very possible. And if your website has to do with membership, registration, so you can see you need to just click on this in order to allow anyone to register on your platform. All right. So new user default rule. Whenever someone registers on your website, what's the default rule that you want the system to give to him or her? So here you need to select. I think it's good you leave it on subscriber. It depends on what your platform is all about. But by default, you see most of them in this subscriber rule. Okay, so let's I think that is all for now. All you need to do is to click on save. When you click on save, all your changes will be saved. So I think for now that is it on WordPress, navigation. This is the dashboard of WordPress. All right. So I think next we'll take a look at how to install theme, and I think we'll take a look at how to install both free and premium themes. Okay, bye for now. This is Ethical here. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up, and thank you for staying, till the end of this training. Look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.